Hello again. It is time for another chapter of 7. Today we are looking at 7 chapter 3. If you have not read the prologue, chapter 1 or chapter 2, or even seen the videos that go along with those, check them out at saraandcomte.com, or you can look at my YouTube channel if that's where you're at. I don't know. I don't know you. Don't know how you're looking at this. But you definitely want to look at those before chapter 3 because you might be a little bit confused about what's going on. This takes off right after chapter 2. So be sure to look it up. And now let's get started and find out what is happening in chapter 3. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Naively, I thought everything would be okay when we got outside. Freedom is in the sun, right? Freedom is outside, away from what lay beyond the horrible metal doors, right? So wrong. Outside was fenced in, surrounded by sky-high white brick walls. There was a giant courtyard, yes, full of lush grass and more plants that looked exotic and unfamiliar. Walkways wove through the grass with soft-looking benches lining the sides. Men and women, no children I noticed, thronged the area. They seemed happy. Were they happy? 7 pulled me down a dozen steps and pushed me to the left, following a path leading to a round, egg-shaped building. Thinking we were going to go in and maybe meet a worse fate, for me anyway, I elbowed 7 in the side. He groaned but didn't let go and continued to push me forward. I was relieved and audibly sighed when we didn't go through the big front doors but headed through a small opening in some bushes that lined the side of the building. With wide eyes I entered, hoping nothing would bite me or eat me or as I ventured into the unknown. Again, I had absolutely no idea what to expect in this strange world, and my mind was going to some dark places. On the other side of the bushes, 7, still silent, opened a white metal door that matched the building and shoved me through. As I entered, I saw a long, empty hallway. The door shut behind 7 and the hall became dark. I couldn't see anything, so I just stood there. 7 pushed me forward. "Move," he commanded. Slowly, I walked forward. I could feel 7's impatience, but my reluctance was stronger. He walked maybe 100 feet in the dark before 7 halted me. I heard him fumble with something on the left wall, and then a creaking sound. "Here," he said. "Come in here." I let him pull me inside another dark place. The door squeaked again, then a click, and the room was filled with light. I looked around. It was a small room, maybe 8 by 8 feet square. The walls were dirty white and empty except for 2 orb sconces that lit up the room. On the floor were 2 pillows. "Have a seat," 7 commanded, pointing to one of the pillows. Slowly I obeyed. 7 took the other and turned it to face me. He sighed, looked at his hands, then back to me. "Who are you?" he asked. "Who are you?" I asked back defiantly. Okay, he said. "I clearly haven't earned your trust." I glared. Or my cooperation, I thought. He sighed again and looked at his hands. Again. "You can see things," he stated when he finally looked at me again. When I didn't say anything, he continued. "I saw what you saw. The dust behind the wall, the 4 people in the room with the table, your memory being wiped. You were scared, rightly so, of course, but in a different way, like you had no idea what would happen." He paused as if wondering how to choose his words. "You're not from here, are you?" I smirked. "Isn't it obvious?" 7 cocked his head. "Where are you from?" "Why should I tell you? Maybe I can help." "Ha!" I scowled. "Now you want to help me?" "Well, yeah, I didn't know before. I didn't know." He rubbed his hands through his hair. I don't know what I don't know, I guess. I'm very confused." "So am I mumbled, looking away. "But," 7 went on, "you have this sight. You can see things." I sighed. "That's never happened to me before. I don't know what just happened." I looked up to see Seven lost in thought with his eyes closed. He looked, I don't know, scared maybe, worried, plotting, but why? After a moment, he opened his eyes, leaned forward, and asked, "Are you a 7? What does that mean? You know, a 7, a 7th daughter of a 7th daughter." "Yeah, but what does that got to do with anything?" "Everything!" Seven shouted, exasperated. "Why are you making this so difficult?" "You made it difficult first. You dragged me to that room in silence and then brought me here. I have absolutely no idea what is going on, and no one seems to want to help me." I sighed deeply, then growled, "Bah!" letting all my exhaustion, confusion, frustration seep out. With a gentle tone, Seven mumbled, "I'm sorry. I was just doing my job." Well, but Seven's commanding tone returned. "You're in danger here, and I think I'm the only one who can help you." Is Seven the only one who can help Willa? Will we find out? You'll just have to come back next week and see what's going on. Where is this conversation leading? What's going to happen next? How do they end up getting back to Willa's world, as you saw in the prologue? Again, go read it if you haven't yet. And thanks for watching. Again, go to saraandcomte.com to get the full story and check out some of the other blog posts. And see you later.